was raving, I love my girl. She was waving, I told man up. Banged them on, cause I seen no future. Sat her down when I poured that tea. I don't know, cause I got big temper. Stick close to my rainbow side. Candy corn and that dancing leopard. That's all, folks, that's all. She's the kind of girl that make you wanna go faster now. She's the kind of girl that make you steal your child. She's the kind of girl, she's in the shiver after now. There's a crowd that helping out down. And I don't know, but it's finally just one more mile.
Welcome to Kansas Motor Speedway for Race 2 at the round of 16 for the NASCAR Celsius Community Cup Series. We have 40 cars here tackling on this great intermediate track. A lot of Toyotas are up front. Most of them are starting in the top 15. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them could get the win. After Darlington last week, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. punches his way into the round of 12 and is now locked in, causing all drivers to scramble for one more spot. Here are your point standings post Darlington. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. wins the race and locks himself into the round of 12. William Byron is now plus 51 over the cut line. Martin Truex Jr. is now plus 43 over the cut line. Tyler Reddick sits a nice fourth with 29 over the cut line. Denny Hamlin 25 over the cut line. Chris Buescher 24 over the cut line. Back in 7th is Kyle Larson, plus 21. Back one more spot in 8th is Kyle Busch, plus 12. Denny Hamlin, plus 11. Now Ross Chastain, plus 7. Not too safe. Gonna look for a good race, starting towards the back here today at Kansas. Bubba Wallace, nice top 15 start, though he is 14th in the standings, 15 back. Teammate Ty Gibbs also 15 back. Kevin Harvick sits 24 back, so he's gonna need to have a phenomenal day starting from the pole. And in just a moment, we're gonna get into the starting lineup. But right before we do that, we're gonna get into your ones to watch. There's 5 of them today. Number 1, that number 24 car, William Byron. Fast in practice, a little less fast in qualifying, but that doesn't matter. He should rocket around that number 4 car on that long run. Martin Truex Jr. was speedy fast in practice. He looks to carry that over into the race. Chris Buescher was amazingly fast in practice. Had a decent qualifying run. He starts 4th. He looks to make things happen. Back a little ways with a not-so-decent qualifying run, Tyler Reddick looks to improve here. Was very fast in practice. Kyle Larson, another guy who was just fast in practice, couldn't get it down in qualifying. He'll start to the rear, actually. He crashed in qualifying. And without further ado, let's get these cars rolling. Here to give the most famous words in motorsports. Everyone knows them, everyone loves them. Firelinks.
Hello and welcome everyone to Kansas. I am Firelinks, and drivers, start your engines!
And as the cars roll off, let's take a look at your starting lineup presented by Monster Energy. Row 1, we have Kevin Harvick and William Byron. Row 2, we have Martin Truex Jr., and alongside him is Chris Buescher. Back in row 3, we have Kyle Busch and Joey Logano. Back in row 4, we have Chase Elliott and Tyler Reddick. Row 5, to the rear, Kyle Larson after an unapproved part change. And alongside him, fellow playoff contender Christopher Bell. Row 6 has the 6 of Brad Keselowski, but to his inside is Denny Hamlin. Row 7, A.J. Allmendinger and Ryan Preece. Row 8, Ty Gibbs and Bubba Wallace, a pair of Toyotas. Row 9, Ryan Blaney and Alex Bowman. Row 10, Justin Haley and Chase Briscoe. Row 11, Ross Chastain and Eric Almirola. Row number 12, Eric Jones and Austin Dillon. Row 13, Todd Gilliland and Corey LaJoie. Row 14, Austin Cindric and Josh Berry. Row 15, the final of the 16 playoff contenders, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Daniel Suarez. Row 16, Michael McDowell and Ryan Newman. Row 17, Harrison Burton and Austin Hill. Row 18, Ty Dillon and Chandler Smith. Row 19, Zane Smith and Cole Custer. Rounding out the field in row 20 is the number 67 of Kurt Busch, making one of his final NASCAR Cup Series starts, and BJ McLeod. And as the cars check their pit speed, let's take a look at your Truck Series highlights and your Xfinity Series final lap. Green flags in the air here at Kansas, and the trucks dive down into turn 1. DiBenedetto spins the 2. Down the back straightaway, Corey Heim gets ahead of the 38 of Zane Smith off turn 4. Corey Heim's going to win stage 1. Green flags back in the air at Kansas for stage 2. There they go, in trouble in the back. Down into turn 3, one final time off turn 4. Corey Heim will sweep the stages at Kansas. And Kyle Busch gets spun around there. Green flags back in the air here at Kansas. And as DiBenedetto takes him out. And Heim leads him on pit road for the final stops of the night. The 99 chokes it. Into the final corner. No! Corey Heim takes out Zane Smith, and Heim will win at Kansas. White flags in the air. One more time around for William Byron. As they go down the back straightaway, Ty Gibbs overtakes Byron. He's got to block his teammate, though. Off turn 4, crash behind. Ty Gibbs will win at Kansas. And there he goes on them amazing burnouts. And green flags in the air at Kansas, with the 4 of Kevin Harvick and the 24 leading them down. Buescher and Truex in row 2. Down into turn 1 immediately. Byron wastes no time getting to the outside of Harvick and getting around him going into turn 3 off of turn 4. Byron's going to bring it around. He's going to lead a lap 1 here at Kansas. Martin Truex Jr. not too far behind. And you see the gap is opening up. Now Martin Truex has to run down a fast 24. Let's see if he'll be able to do it. Remember, stage 1 is only 5 laps here at Kansas, and he's making time. Byron's going to lead that lap again. Ty Gibbs gained a lot of spots in the first 2 laps, and there he goes again. Martin Truex Jr. gets by Byron as now they head into lap traffic. Here we go. 19 is now pulling away. And Gibbs gets around Byron. That's another spot lost by Byron. As they continue to go through lap cars, now Gibbs has to catch. And it's the white flag for the stage. Gibbs has one last chance to catch him. Doesn't look like he's going to do it off turn 4. Stage 1. Stage winner, MTJ. And Toyota top 3 there. All the Toyotas that needed it. And there we go, pit stops. MTJ is going to lead him on there. And there goes MTJ. He said car feels good on the long run. Now he's just in for 4 fresh tires and Sunoco racing fuel. And there goes the 17. He has trouble getting out of his stall. 17's in for 4 fresh tires and Sunoco.
Harvick said that the car won't go and that it's tight, so it's 4 tires, a chassis adjustment, and Sunoco racing fuel, and he's gone.
Byron is very happy with his car.
The 22 of Joe Logano reported that it's hard to get through the corner. He would just need to get an air pressure adjustment.
Kyle Larson reported grip issues toward the end of the run. He's going to need 4 tires and fuel for the 5 car.
The 8 has a heavy vibration. Not sure why it's occurring.
Green flags back in the air here at Kansas. Stage 2. Ty Gibbs, Martin Truex Jr. are going to lead them down. So it looks like Truex going to get a good start. Side by side, both the first 2 are going to get around him. The 11 into the wall with the 1. Here comes the 5. He's going to spin up and over Chastain. He goes. He gets hit by the 42 and the 34. Huge hit for Kyle Larson, as he needs to go to the hospital, the medical center immediately, as the cars are going to go back green after a short red flag. And as the cars get back going, let's take a look at your point standings after stage 1 here at Kansas. Stenhouse still locked in with that win. Nothing changed there. He didn't collect stage points. William Byron still in the lead of points. He was plus 51 coming into today. Now sits plus 57 over the cut line. Martin Truex Jr. came into today second, and he was plus 43. Now plus 53. Of course, that stage win helped him a lot. Tyler Reddick came into today plus 29. He sits plus 37 at the moment. Denny Hamlin came into today plus 25. Now sits plus 30 over the cut line. Chris Buescher was 6th right here. He came in plus 24 on the day. He now sits plus 26. Larson, nothing changed, didn't get stage points, and well, that's not going to change. He got taken out with Ross Chastain here just a few minutes ago. Kyle Busch, nothing changed. He still sits plus 12 over the cut line. Brad Keselowski, again, nothing changed, sits plus 11 over the cut line. Ross Chastain still sits plus 7, and nothing's going to change. With that, Ryan Blaney still sits Christopher Bell, who was 11th, came into today plus 3 over the cut line. He now sits plus 4. Ryan Blaney came into today plus 2. He still sits plus 2. Logano came into today minus 2. Nothing has changed yet. Ty Gibbs and Bubba Wallace came into today minus 15 each. Ty Gibbs now minus 6. Bubba Wallace minus 12. Kevin Harvick, the one who came in the farthest today, he was a long shot, came into today 16th, minus 24. He now sits 16th, minus 20. Green flags back in the air. Stage 2 here at Kansas. Ty Gibbs and Tyler Reddick are going to lead them down. And Ty Gibbs is going to try to pull away from Tyler Reddick here as Martin Truex Jr. looks for second. He's not going to get it. There he goes, underneath Tyler Reddick. That's the battle for second right there. Truex takes it. Now he has to catch Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs has an amazing short-run car, though, so he's going to start pulling away from Truex. But once the long run hits, Truex will start gaining on Gibbs. As Gibbs is leading, and he's looking for his first ever stage win of his career. Remember, rookie in the NASCAR Cup Series, got his start when he was subbed for Kurt Busch with that concussion injury last year in 2022, and Ty Gibbs does it. He wins his first ever stage in his career. And there's a crash behind him with a few cars. But yes, if you remember, as green flag's back in the air, if you remember 2022 when Kurt Busch had that concussion, Ty Gibbs filled in for Kurt Busch for the remainder of the 2022 season, as well as now he's on his rookie season, and he just got his first ever career stage win, and now he's on the hunt for his first ever career win. Oh, Chris Buescher's into the wall. Nose damage on that number 17 car. He'll have to come down this time by. Ty Gibbs is continuing to lead here at Kansas. And Martin Truex Jr. does not have the car right now to catch him. Never mind, to the outside. There they go, side by side. And right now it looks like Reddick's trying to catch him as they go down the back straightaway. Pit stop should be starting this time by. Yes, and there goes Harvick and the rest of the Fords. Pit stops have officially started here, as it looks like Martin Truex Jr. is now in the lead. He is. Martin Truex Jr. can pull away now. As no, here they come. They're coming down pit road, and Reddick gets a little loose coming there, a little hot on entry. And here comes Reddick off. That was a lightning fast pit stop. He's in the lead, followed by Ty Gibbs and Martin Truex Jr. And no! Looks like Reddick has a loose wheel, and behind him, crash! That took out a playoff contender right there. And this might be the most important choose cone of the day for some of these drivers. Ty Gibbs on the outside, Byron on the inside. And here we go. Ty Gibbs is going to get moved up the track. There goes Harvick. And the crash behind him that takes out Bell, Blaney, and a few other playoff contenders. And Harvick got dumped by William Byron under that caution. So Harvick went to the back because he did not maintain his power under caution. And Ty Gibbs is going to move him. Ty Gibbs now to the lead. Here comes Truex. Now Truex has got to catch once again. Down the back straightaway, Truex on the outside looking to catch Ty Gibbs. He's not going to be able to do it. Back to the outside, he's looking. He's not going to be able to do it. Here we go. White flags in the air at Kansas. And there goes Martin Truex Jr. He's down to the inside. Crash. Byron and Keselowski off turn 4. Ty Gibbs. I don't know who got it. I think Gibbs got it. And Gibbs gets it at Kansas. And we are here with the winner, Ty Gibbs. First career win, came here at Kansas. Ty, you gotta tell us. We're all wondering, did you come into today expecting to win this race, or was this a complete shocker to you?
First of all, I want to say all glory to God. I want to say thank you for letting him be able to get me in these moments. Second of all, I want to say thank you to my team. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I did not expect this at all. That was one of those where, I learned a big lesson, just never give up, and let's go.
Well, that's it here from Kansas Motor Speedway, but before we sign off, we'd like to go through the point standings post-Kansas so you get a better idea of where the drivers are at heading into Bristol. And here are your standings post-Kansas. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. locked himself in at Darlington a week ago. Ty Gibbs locked himself in today. Martin Truex Jr. clinches the 3rd spot, all but locks it up 2 races in with 84 points. William Byron and Tyler Reddick leave here tied with 61 points each. They've all but clinched that spot, albeit by 1 point. Denny Hamlin, still in the realm of possibility that he gets knocked out next week at Bristol. He's only plus 50 to the cut line. Chris Buescher, plus 38 and 7th on that cut line. Brad Keselowski, plus 18 on that cut line. Bubba Wallace, plus 17 on the cut line. Here's the real danger zone. 10th place, plus 9 on the cut line. Kyle Larson. Christopher Bell in even more danger, plus 4 only. And the most danger here is that 12th place spot. Kevin Harvick sits just plus 3. He's going to need an excellent day at Bristol to be safe. On the flip side of the cut line, Kyle Busch falls all the way to minus 3 underneath the cut line. Ryan Blaney sits minus 7. Ross Chastain, after that early incident with Kyle Larson, now sits minus 8. Joey Logano had a promising top 10 qualifying run, fell all the way to the back, had that crash with his Alliance teammate Harrison Burton, and he now sits minus 11th. That's going to do it here from Kansas, but I would like to give a shout out to some people. Zoomois and Missouri Sports Network did the points for today's race. Missouri did the stage points. Zoomois came in clutch, did the post-race points. I'd like to thank all the pit reporters. You guys know who you are. You guys saw them earlier. They came in clutch today. Firelinks with the command came in clutch. And, yeah, hold up. One more person, if I can find their thing. Let me just pull it up here. Alright. I, unfortunately, don't know how to pronounce their username, but I like to listen to a lot of music while I work. Helps me work, gets the flow going real great, and helps me work faster. And I was stumbling upon this person. I stumbled upon this person's channel while I was working. They do brilliant covers of songs, and I listened to their song, one of their song covers for about, I want to say about 3, maybe 4 of the hours that I worked on this. So yeah, I'm going to put their channel up on the screen here. So go check them out, because they got some really amazing covers for songs. And if I like it, I think you guys might like them too. So, without that, That said, all the shout outs there. Thank you for watching this after race segment. Make sure to go over to the Ally Racer YouTube channel to go watch Bristol, or go over to the Celsius Community Cup Series channel. You guys will find it in the playlist, and yeah, it'll be there right under my race. Well, with that being said, Seasonal Showdown signing off. Stay cool, guys. See you in the next one.